in there! Ciao, mama! Sono io, tuo figlio. Look, let's get one thing straight, okay? Halloween Horrorfest Spooktacular 2021 Origins Part 3, The Return Unrated Director's Cut? Yeah, it's still a thing. And unfortunately for you, it's Tuesday. That means InTUESnational, the day with the best name, where I pick an international horror film for you to watch, because you weren't gonna unless I told you to. Let's be real. And this time we're headed to the land of snap zooms and questionable unlicensed knockoffs. So pack your bags, because we're going to Italy.
Shh. Last night the angel of evil possessed me, and I became his servant. I want to do evil, to kill.
La Chiesa, or The Church, is a 1989 Italian horror film directed by Michele Soavi and written by Soavi, Franco Ferrini, and giallo legend Dario Argento. When Evan starts his new job as a librarian at a cathedral in Germany, he's warned by the bishop not to enter the church's catacombs beneath. The cathedral, you see, was built on unstable ground, and the church is currently undergoing restoration. After the artist tasked with restoring the cathedral's frescoes discovers a mysterious parchment laying out the archaic schematic of the building, a supernatural mystery unravels around the church, its grounds, and the dark secret buried beneath. What kind of secret? Here's a hint. It ain't good. The Church is a bizarre film. No question. Filmed, acted, and scripted in ways that can seem a little foreign to American audiences at first glance, the Italian giallo horror genre can seem a little unapproachable at first. But there are some things in The Church especially that are universally enthralling. The dark, seedy atmosphere feels wet with grime and lays a perfect background for the central story to play out. And like other giallo horror, the music is predictably funky. It has actors in it, including certified sex pest Asia Argento. Overall, The Church is pretty good, if a little drawn out at times. But it's the last 30 minutes or so that make this movie something special. The practical effects and makeup during the final act of this movie combine into something that is feverish and insane. It's like staring into the face of some elder god that has been here before time. It's a cult movie in the purest sense. Goes under the radar for most people, but is front and center for those who are in the know. The ending of this movie is the kind of climax that automatically canonizes a film as a horror classic, despite any failings it might have in the first 2/3. I give a 6, maybe a 7 out of 10 for this old church, but with the understanding that there are some A-tier scenes scattered throughout. I think this one's available on Tubi, but to be fair, you could just rent it on Amazon for a couple of bucks. InTUESnational returns to the tomb for its unholy slumber for 1,000 years. Or at least until next week when it will inevitably return. Tomorrow doesn't exist. Don't come back tomorrow. I beg you, don't. And if you want to follow along with this year's Halloween Horrorfest Spooktacular list, please click the link below. I keep telling you, do it this time. It'll take you to my letterbox, where you can follow along with this year's list and see each and every one of my reviews as they come out. Be sure to click like and subscribe if you haven't already. Don't come back tomorrow. Don't come back tomorrow.